Hey guys, welcome back. So this is going to be my monthly favorites for May of this year. So I would say definitely my top favorite. We just got back from a really long trip. We were gone most of the month. Actually, it was our anniversary. So we had went to Egypt, which I've never been before. My fiance's been once before, but almost 2 decades ago. And I've always really wanted to go, so he kind of took care of booking everything for us. So we went to Cairo and Giza, and then we flew to Luxor, and then we also went to Abu Dhabi and Dubai. But definitely my favorite was Egypt. I have always wanted to go there. It did not disappoint. I didn't really know what to expect, but it exceeded all my expectations. If you've ever thought of going there, or maybe it's not really a place that's on your radar to visit, I could not suggest it more. I'm still blown away by what I saw. To be able to see the pyramids and the Sphinx and all these tombs and mummies in person, like honestly, my brain was hurting. I learned so much new information. The people there were so nice. He had hired through somebody he knew from before, a private tour guides, and they were both so amazing, so smart, very knowledgeable, just the nicest, kindest people. Everyone in general was just so nice. The hospitality was amazing. All the kids were like super cute and friendly too. We just had the best time. I just feel due to that trip, it will always have a special place in my heart. Doing a private tour was great just because they can really customize it to what you want to learn about. Even on one of the final days, like after we had seen all the things that most tourists would want to see, like I had mentioned, I really like cooking, and he's like, do you want to go to a spice shop? Which is something that I actually really like doing on holiday. If you go to different countries, I would suggest it if you like cooking, or even to go into grocery stores and bring home different spices, sauces, different salts. I really like doing that. So that was amazing. We got lots of stuff to cook with, natural beauty products. We went to a place just to see, how they make different rugs. What else? Oh, I wanted some bowls for the kitchen. So where they make like alabaster bowls, I got that. And something that was told to us during one of the tours, which I thought was like really cool to learn, some of these mummies that had been found 3,000 plus years ago, they were buried with different perfumes. And then because they were just made of oil, no alcohol, when they opened the perfume, it still smelled perfectly fine. So some of these perfume shops have actually recreated these perfumes that were found in tombs from thousands of years ago. So we got to go to a perfume shop. The people there were so nice as well. So if you're not aware, a lot of the ingredients that are used in really nice perfumes around the world do come from Egypt. Unfortunately, I won't really get into that, but there's just like not a lot of great stuff that goes on in the perfume industry. And of course, the people that are lower down on the totem pole, farmers and workers and stuff, they don't get paid as much. So yeah, if you're there, if you would like to do tours of farms where, they grow jasmine or other sorts of ingredients that are typically used in perfumes, you can do that. You can go to actual places where they make their own perfumed oils, which we did that the one day. I think there's various ones like that. And so I picked up a couple. So we bought 4 in total. So I had picked up these 2 perfume oils, and I believe the price was $21 US each, but because we bought 4, it was even less than that. So he asked me, he's like, oh, what are some perfumes you like to wear at home? And I said, well, the Baccarat Rouge, the 541 I really like, but it ran out, and it's like $400 or something. Like I only bought it for myself once, just as a treat when I went on holiday once to California. That's the only thing I bought the whole trip, but it ran out. So anyway, they have that. It smells exactly like it, but it's the oil. So you just dab it on your wrist, behind your ears, your knees, and it smells amazing. And it's because it's an oil, it's not this overpowering scent. It's more of like a sensual smell that if you go in close to somebody, you will notice it, and it lasts a very long time. There's no alcohol in these, so it's not going to evaporate, or the smell won't change over time. So especially too, if your skin is warmer in the summer, these just smell so nice. So this one smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge. And then this other one, I was laughing. Everyone had a really good sense of humor there. Like, I feel like I just love the people there. So this one was called Secret of the Desert. And It reminds me of a perfume I had years ago. I can't pinpoint what it was. To me, this one smells so good. I would be really surprised if somebody told me they don't like the smell of this. But yeah, the guy was funny there. He's like, this is like an aphrodisiac. And he's like, so don't put it on in here. Or he's like, your fiance might go crazy. But oh my God, it smells so good. Anyway, so I asked them, I was like, so this Baccarat Rouge, I was like, why the hell don't you guys, sell this all over the world? Like, you're selling this for only $21. And unfortunately, there's bans on what they can export. And I won't really get into that, but yeah, it's really quite unfortunate. So this perfume place we went to was in Luxor, but I think there's various ones you can go to, but that's just something I wanted to mention. If you do happen to visit there and you're interested in perfumes, you could go look that up. That would be something that's fun to do. Okay, so now let's get into the rest of my favorites. So when I was in Dubai, I actually had picked up, we don't have Victoria's Secret here, so now it's kind of a treat when I get to go to some of these stores. I needed some more new bras because I just got in the habit over COVID, or also when I used to work at the dental office, I would wear more bralettes like under my scrubs. So I used to know what size bra I was, and I recently got measured when I went to London sometime, I think that was at the beginning of this year, and my cup size is way larger than I thought. So I'm a 34F, which is huge. No wonder my shoulders always hurt me. Someday I would love to get a breast reduction, but kind of terrifies me. But anyway, so I have bralettes that I recommend as well as regular bras. So the bralettes that I have been loving for quite a while, I got my first one ever at Nordstrom. It's from the brand True & Co. And I have a few different ones here. And I have, these ones come in small, medium, large, those types of sizes. So I have ones in large as well as medium. I actually feel though I prefer how the medium fits, which I got recently. So I had picked up like this beige one initially. So these ones, because they're kind of like a second skin, if you're wearing those like Skims Fits Everybody tops, these are great to wear underneath. They're really, really stretchy. So I had picked up a couple more. These would not be, my number one choice in color, but they were just very cheap. I think due to the color, they were on sale. So I got a blue one. And then this is the size medium. I'm gonna link them below. You can get them on Amazon or Nordstrom. And this one is the medium. I feel like it fits the best. Again, it does come with cups, but I never like those things. And they just fit so nice. They're great sleep bras, or if you're just lounging around your house, or even if I'm just wearing something like this and you can't really see my shape, these are great. They're so comfy. They're great for travel, great for sleep. I just love them. So those, I would say, are my favorite bralettes. I really used to like this one from Itinerary, and I have probably 8 of them, but they're all getting worn out and they don't make them anymore. So I've been holding on to them, but now I'm just slowly replacing them with these ones. And then when I went to Victoria's Secret, I got measured again just to make sure I was indeed a 34F, and I am, which I can't believe. But anyway, so I will link this one down below. I liked this one so much, I went back a few days later to get 2 more colors. So this one is it is an underwire bra, but if you get the right size, it is, even though it's lace, it's not detectable. So I was wearing tight white tank tops. You can't see this at all. It is so comfy. It doesn't squish your boobs together. It separates them, which I like, because if you have big boobs, especially in the summer, you don't want to get, like, I would always get like a red mark if my boobs are squished together, and it will really hurt me. So this is just great. It's like this. And then I got 2 more colors. This is a really pretty color, the blue and white, and then just a darker one, darker nude, and then lighter. So I would say if you've been measured recently, you know your true size. These bras do run true to size. You don't have to go up or down. She measured me first, and then I tried that size on, fit perfect. So my favorite sunscreen that I've used for years is Elta MD. Unfortunately, I don't really know if it's sold in Europe. I cannot find it anywhere online. I did find it on Amazon Germany here, but then they canceled the order. They said it was out of stock. So I didn't realize that was a North American product. So I might just order some, get it shipped to my mom or somebody else. Maybe they can send it to me. But in London at Liberty, I picked this one up because someone had recommended it. And this one is very good as well. I have nothing bad to say. I just feel like my Ulta MD, it leaves my skin even a little bit more moisturized, and I usually have a bit of dry skin. So even though this one does say it's a hydrating facial sunscreen, I still think I prefer my Ulta MD one a little bit more. But this is great if you can't get the Ulta MD one. So this is by Ultraviolet. The SPF is 50 plus, and this is called their Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Sunscreen. And it says very high production, UVB and UVA. And it's also for like blue light as well. The texture of this is great. You can put makeup on right after, and it doesn't pill your makeup. I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk one for reference. And yeah, so I have been liking the sunscreen. So far, so good. Didn't get burnt at all. And speaking of sun protection, on the trip, I bought a few different hats, but I kept reaching for this one. This was definitely my favorite. This one is from Cause, the men's section. This is the larger size, but I would say, to be honest, like I just feel like if it's like a regular hat, but I like that it comes down deep enough, and it is 100% cotton. So I felt up here, it protected my head well, but it was still breathable. And normally I always get a sunburn here if I don't cover my head. And in the desert, oh my God, it was so hot. And the sun and me do not get along. Like I hate the sun and heat. I like all the other seasons. So I need to have a hat and sunscreen, and I can't be in the sun too long or I feel sick. And this just really kept me cool. I wore a couple of my other hats different days too, and it just was making me overheat. But this one was really nice, and I like the color. I think my two favorite shoes of the trip were these new Feelgrounds. These are barefoot sandals. These are the Seaside luxe version. I get mine in a size 40 euro, and I'm a size 9 US. I showed these in my wide foot friendly spring and summer shoe video that I did recently. They're just great. They're so comfy, especially if you're doing lots of walking around, and they're great for packing. They essentially don't take much room up at all. You can even just slide them into the pocket of a tote bag. They're great. And then also I wore these so much. I have to clean them up a little bit though. These Alaïa flats, they held up really well. I wore these on the plane ride home, throughout the different airports. We ended up taking quite a few flights because we connected through different places. They're just so comfy. These have never hurt my feet once for 1 second, even the first time I wore them. So I can't recommend these enough. I love them, and I wear those in a size 40 as well, so they run true to size. So next up, I'm going to talk about some swimsuit cover-ups or beachwear that I got for holiday. If I don't show it in this video, I might make a video what I wore on vacation. So I picked this up from Revolve. It's from Superdown, and it is a top and a long skirt. It's just, that knit material. So I didn't know to get this in medium or large. I opted for the large. I just didn't want it to be too small. I wanted it to come down over my chest. I probably could have got the medium, so I don't think you need to size up. There is a drawstring around the waist though, so I can tighten it up, and I don't mind how the top fits. Just definitely the skirt is a bit too big, but I really liked this. And I felt like it was a pretty fair price for a two-piece set. I also picked these 3 items up from Alexander Wang. I guess there's a bodywear collection, and I kind of got this just to either throw on over a swimsuit if you're just by the pool, or to sleep in. So it's kind of like loungewear. I got all these in a size large again, and definitely, okay, so I got the top and matching blue shorts. So the top, I like how it fits. It's pretty tiny for a size large. It's a little bit longer at the back, and I just like the light baby blue color, and everything is 100% cotton. The shorts, these were also a large. They're definitely too big around the waist, but I don't really mind because it's just to wear as a cover up or to sleep in. They're nice and thick. They have pockets, and they're the perfect length. They're not too short or anything. And they just have a little logo in the corner. The waist is definitely a bit too big on these, but it's okay. I like the length and how they fit in the thigh. And then also, yes, this is in a size large. It is like a long white tank top dress. Again though, because it is a bit sheer, so I got this as a swim cover up. But probably, you know, if you're petite and you size up, you might be able to get away with wearing some of the other colors as an actual dress. But yeah, I just really like how it fits. The material feels really nice, and you can get all these on Revolve. And this long white one, it looks really nice if you just throw this over a swimsuit and then you have a long oversized button down. It's just nice if you know you need to grab lunch by the pool, something like that. I really like it, and it's super soft and comfy. I have mentioned these socks years ago. I purchased these off Amazon. The brand is Hue. I just wanted to share them again because I love them. I'm over those like no-show socks just because I find they always shrink up in the wash. They're fine the first time you wear them, and then they're too small for your feet, and it's really not good for your toes. So I've been really liking these Hue ones, and let me tell you, okay, I'm gonna show you the difference. So these are my skim socks, which I love, but I would say this skim sock is just your typical height of an athletic sock. This Hue sock that I love, I'm gonna show you the difference in the height. So the Hue one comes to there. So it's a decent amount shorter. To me, where this Hue one is cut is perfect if you have a little bit thicker legs or ankles like me, just because I feel like sometimes these ones, when they come up too high and they're too the elastic's too snug, they kind of dig into your leg a little bit, and it just doesn't look that flattering. But if you like socks to come up over your leggings, where these are cut are perfect. They just look so good. I recently ordered, they're not here yet, some more socks from Aritzia because I have bought ones there in the past that I liked. They're old. So when they get here though, I'll compare them to these. And I know Aritzia, the TNA socks are really popular. I just can't remember what the height was like on them. But yeah, these Hue ones are on Amazon. They're very affordable. I love them. They wash really well as well. So if you're looking for good socks like that don't fall down, these ones are amazing. So when we were away, not that I needed more leggings, but I accidentally forgot all of my athletic clothing here when I packed. I had put it in a packing cube, and for some reason I put the packing cube back in the closet. So I had no leggings, no athletic wear at all, and I really needed it for some of the stuff we were doing. So I picked up these ALO leggings. These are, I believe, the airbrush, like a cropped legging. I usually get size medium in all my ALO stuff. I used to have these. I've bought these leggings multiple times in the past. I just don't have anything from ALO right now just because, I don't know, once it all wore out, I think I was just wearing my Lululemon stuff, and then I found Adanola after I moved here. But these ones are really good if for the summer months you're looking for a nice cropped legging. I would say if in doubt, you can size down, because to me, even though these are just a medium, I feel like the waist is a little big on me. So I would probably prefer the small waist and then the medium, the leg part. But yeah, these are just a nice cropped legging, and they're really nice and thick. So a pair of jeans I've been wearing the past couple months that I really like. They're very old, but these are from Levi's. These are the 94 baggy jeans. So I do have these in a size 30, but they're too big. Definitely my waist, because these stretch out. If I were to repurchase these, I would get the 29, but they're still gonna stretch out a bit. So don't size up in these, get your true size. I just think maybe, I don't know, sometimes my waist fluctuates a little bit. But yeah, they're just really flattering. They're the perfect length and color for summer. I find on me, they look great with any shoe. So I will link these. And I remember I got these on sale at the Bay in Canada. They weren't very much money at all. So a couple new beauty products I got when we were in the Dubai Mall. So I went into Sephora. This is from Tarte, and I have it on today. This is their Juicy Lip Plump in the color Cherry Blossom. I only allow myself to have one clear lip gloss and one pink one because I don't want to buy a bunch of makeup that I can't use up, because I honestly don't know who can use this makeup before it expires. So I try not to overbuy makeup. I do have a variety of lip liners, but I don't really have many lip glosses. So this is my pink one at the moment. It just gives a really nice, healthy, shiny glow to your lips. And then also I picked up from Makeup by Mario. This is their blush stick in Pale Petal. I'll show you the color. This is a really nice sheer buildable cream blush stick, and I have it on today. And as I mentioned in my last video, if putting it on and like rubbing it in doesn't work for you, because that never really works for me, I use the Sigma F40 brush, and I just paint the bristles with it, and then I dab it, I blot it on a tissue, and then put it on with the brush, and I feel like that works better for me. So you could always try that. It does come with a little brush built into it, but I haven't even tried it just because it's too dense. I can tell I probably won't like it, but I really do like the actual blush product. It's very buildable, goes on sheer, especially if you're someone you do get a bit of a tan in the summer. I think this would look really pretty. Also at Sephora, I just always buy the Anastasia, the clear brow gel, and I like the mini travel version just because the end is tinier, and I just feel, I don't know, I like the travel version better, and it's not too sticky, but it holds your brow hairs in place. And I've tried some other ones that are cheaper, and they're just never my favorite. This one is like my ride or die one. Oh, I wanted to mention, so that Level 8 trunk, I used it as well as the carry-on suitcase from Level 8, and we went on 6 different flights. It was amazing. I would never recommend anyone to get that Rimowa trunk. It's 5 times the cost. So with my code Janice10, you can get 10% off. So I believe it'll be like around $270 as opposed to over $1,500 for the Rimowa. I would almost say wheeled a little bit better. It's more scratch resistant. It was great to pack. I overpacked. I'm not a very good packer. I always end up overpacking. It was great. Cannot recommend it enough. So if you're in need of a new suitcase, those ones were amazing. And then left there on the rack are just 2 items for cause, which I have showed one in a video recently, and again I'm going to show the other one because I really think you should invest in this navy blue shirt dress. So it's a linen and cotton blend, both of these I believe. So the blue navy shirt dress I got in a size 36. So normally at cause I would say I typically take the 38, but that I sized down. I could have even wore the size 34. I think maybe the 34 would even be better, but this is amazing because you can wear this as a dress. I wore it actually over jeans with these Alaïa flats, and then I also wore it with the sparkly Alaïa flats I have. I thought that looks really nice. You can also leave it totally unbuttoned, wear it almost like a shacket or a bathing suit cover up. I noticed on Cause's website they also make it in the white color if you don't like navy blue, although I really like the navy blue. I think navy looks pretty nice on everybody. Amazing thing to take on vacation. It's very versatile, and yeah, I could not recommend that enough. I got some compliments on it. It's just a great piece to have in your wardrobe. And then also I really liked, I only wore this once on the trip, but it was great to have. It was very hot there, is this cause dress. So I got this in size 40 just because of my larger chest. If you don't have a large chest, I could have got the 38, but I needed a little more room in the chest just so it wasn't pulling. It has a nice cutout in the back, and it's just very nice. You could wear this with heels, or I just wore this with my Celine sandals, and it looked really cute for dinner. And both of these pieces were great. I'm very glad I picked them up because they're kind of like those elevated basic pieces. They can go from day to night. It's easy to pack. I just think they both look classy, but without trying too hard. Yeah, I just really love those pieces. I did order a couple more things from Cause, and they should be here soon, so I'll include that in another video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will try to link everything I mentioned down below.